Is Tom Segura capable of murder? Well, that is the question we've been trying to answer. We're looking back at his past in order to show there's a pattern here of these heinous thoughts, these comments. There's something has always been there, and we need to go back and look at it. And if we could show Tom is capable of doing this allegedly, then we can apply it to everything in Austin and beyond. We don't know. I'm convinced that Tom is a drop in the bucket. That after Diddy, after Jay-Z thing's about to blow up on Jay-Z, you know, all these guys have this massive sex trafficking, crazy murder. It's just a rabbit hole. But today, we're not thinking about this because we're going to see what Tom is capable of. And you might be on the fence. But after this, I don't know. So without any further ado, let's look at Tom. It's going to be good. I promise. I promise.
Don't bring anyone mother into this. Your mom in the fucking stand!
Do you have the video of that masterclass clip? Do you work here?
I just want to point something out, and we've seen this a lot, but do you see how quick Tom snaps? You see the anger. Tom is on edge. I think Tom is on edge, and you're one car key scratch away. You know, you're one car accident away from him killing you.
Masterclass video
from your Instagram?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me bring that up.
Did you not pull that?
No.
God, Jesus Christ, man.
You didn't say.
Why wouldn't you just pull that automatically?
Tom, I don't live in your brain, man. I don't know what you're thinking.
I don't know what's going on today with this one, but you know what it is? I haven't milked you in a few days. I'm sorry, guys.
See, this is something else. Christina, I really, you know, everybody's thinking that Christina would be in this, but you know, just like we're showing a pattern of Tom having a thirst for killing, murder, wanting to rage out on people and kill them just because he slighted him, we also see that every time this stuff happens, Christina's like, whoa, pump the brakes, dog. She's even apologizing for him now because of his behavior. She knows, like, look at her eyes. She's living with some darkness. She knows of some darkness. And she's doing what she can. You know, she's not an alcoholic. There's a full bottle of Buffalo Trace there. So she's not doing that. She prefers the coffee. Whole nother addiction. Anyways.
It's my fault.
I haven't seen you dance so angrily to the intro ever.
What?
You had such a crazy face on. Something's going on in there, bud.
What? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, I'm being validated.
Wait, I want to make sure of this though. You saw that and wouldn't think to pull that masterclass thing?
You see, right? This could have been a point that could have just been buried in the past. But Tom holds grudges. Another sign of a serial killer, allegedly. That Tom holds grudges. You know, you notice they went off on a whole different thing, and Tom had to come back. You know, it's just typical of bosses. They don't do shit, but then they expect you to do shit that they didn't even do. That's one of these situations.
I mean, am I supposed to pull everything?
No. I'm just saying. You saw that. Would you think it's something we would play? No? For real?
Sure. I mean, sure. Yeah. But I mean, everything that you post is something that we would play.
No. Not everything that I post is something we would play. Come on.
Okay.
You really don't think. I'm just saying, I'm asking.
Look.
Yeah. No. Do you not think that is show?
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. I don't like this shit. This reminds me of so many bosses. In my city's kind of a hustler city. So business is kind of run like drug dealing out here. That's, you speak when you're spoken to, don't talk back, I'm always right. Even if I'm wrong, I'm still right. That kind of thing. And that's what this is doing. And personally, my opinions on this is Tom should be punched in the mouth. I know many of you might not agree with that. but I think so. You know, there's so many people that talk shit that just they're one punch in the mouth away from corrected behavior. And I'm not saying that's right. But one of the problems with society is everybody talking shit and nobody's accountable for it. You could even say that to me. Well, you go and post all these shows. Now, one, I'm pointing out facts. Two, a little bit of shit. But I'm here, baby. I ain't running. You could come take me anytime you want. I'll be there for it. I'll put up a fight. Let's go, baby. What I'm saying is this is just rude, man. I fucking hate bosses that do this shit to you, man. Shut the fuck up, little man.
Show worthy, that clip.
Yes. Yes, I think it is show worthy.
Do you see the distress in Christina? Do you see the distress in her? Dude, I feel bad, Christina. Dude, she's just getting a bad raw deal. She ain't getting laid good. She ain't emotionally and mentally satisfied by her man. And she's living with a fucking alleged serial killer. Bro, she's hurting. She's trapped. I wonder what happens to her. Is Tom so quick and violent to be violent in this situation? What is he like behind closed doors when nobody's around and Christina mouths off to him, right? I worry for Christina.
What is happening today? What is going on?
What are you talking about? Am I okay?
What's going on? The children are scared. Everybody's scared. Dad is in a mood. Do you need a drink, Dad? What is it?
What are you talking about?
Did you take your milligrams?
No. What the fuck?
All right.
I can't even say that. I'm sorry. Oh. Sorry, guys. And I'm sorry, Nadav. And I'm sorry to everybody. I didn't mean to come in here like that.
Dude, this dude's fucking psycho, man. Dude, that's the face of somebody that you're looking at right before they kill you, allegedly. I'm saying that, dude, Tom's a psycho. I don't have to say allegedly to that because this is just what it is. You know what I mean? Tom's a psycho, allegedly. I'm going to say it just in case. That dog with the dog behind him too. Look at him. He's just like, I'm sorry. You want me to forgive you?
Oh boy.
My bad.
Do you think it's because you haven't done stand-up in like 2 months now?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he going to bring it back to that? Did you pull this up?
Okay. Will you pretty please with sugar on top pull the masterclass thing up?
Did you post it? Was it tagged or?
I posted it. I posted
this
it.
one.
If we were just wiping out huge chunks of the population, which I believe in.
Yeah. Who are we starting?
You know, that's like basically eugenics, right? If you don't know about eugenics goes back to the Cool Water Institute, which I think was run by Carnegie, and it's basically preaching a superior race, like get rid of those that have mental disabilities, that are disformed, basically get rid of what they see as the weak. Interesting fact is, you know, it's crazy how the U.S. is involved in all corruption. But interesting fact, Hitler actually got his ideas for his book Mein Kampf, I think it was, or just his basic belief of white nationalism from Carnegie, the American, what was he, steel or oil, one of those. He was just one of those big tycoons in the early 1900s. Isn't that crazy? Like anti-Semitism, I think like white nationalism, all that stuff was being preached in America before it was in Nazi Germany. Crazy how that turns out, huh? You can look it up. I might not be exact, but I'm pretty spot on.
Let's
I
go.
would say flat earthers, let them go
Number
first.
1, anti-vaxxers.
Yeah, see?
Second.
Gone.
Yeah.
I mean, especially now in light of what we're going through. Like, you mean to tell me?
They're louder now. They're louder now.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah.
Well, let's see who's
they're
lining up in
absolutely
a year
louder
from now.
Yeah. They're louder, and then I'd say wrestling third. So I'd say like
People in wrestling.
yeah.
Wait. this is crazy because one, wasn't he just on Joe Rogan? And Rogan did the whole COVID thing with him, his little COVID rant. Rogan does a COVID rant every show. No, every show where there's like some conservative or a friend on. Like guests that deal with other topics, not normally, but he will have a COVID rant. And it's funny because he just, okay, flat earthers, Eddie Bravo. So you'd want to kill Eddie Bravo. Okay. Second, anti-vaxxers. Isn't that Joe Rogan? Like, it's weird, right? Isn't that Joe Rogan? Third, wrestling. Isn't that Tony Hinchcliffe? So secretly, we're finding out stuff here. We're finding out stuff. Secretly, he hates everyone around. He probably hates everybody, and he just wants to kill him. And he's secretly waiting for his time, allegedly, to do all of this. It's just crazy. He's revealing so much, and I'm just starting to get worried here. We're dealing with something crazy.
But I mean, then who?
Oh, there's so many. I don't like Civil War reenactment people.
Fourth.
What are you doing that for? Why are you reenacting a war that divided our nation?
Yeah.
That was, you know what I mean? Like, what are you spending your time?
Okay, just a little tangent for 2 seconds. Like, yeah, that's kind of a real sore subject in America, the South versus the North, especially, like I personally would just not touch that. Because I never thought about it, but if you pick particular sides or stand up for things, I'm sure you're getting a bunch of shit for that.
I'm going back in history.
It's such a waste.
It's stupid.
Fifth, Nadav. Sixth, who?
He just said he wants to kill off his producer. Dude, if I was Nadav, I'd be out. That just ain't funny, man. Like Tom ain't joking around. Tom has been completely mean and rude this whole time. He didn't say this as a joke. Nobody was laughing. He just literally was talking about groups of people he would like to kill, and then his fifth choice would be to kill Nadav. Dude, how do these guys get away with it? Like, I get it. Like, this is a serial killer series, and, some of y'all think it's fun and it's interesting, and, it may never turn out to be true, or we may never know the truth, whatever. But outside of the whole murder, what we're learning about this group of people is they try to preach to us, especially Rogan, right? They try to preach to us that live this lifestyle. And these people are mean, and they're cruel to their friends, and they're cruel to their employees, and they're cruel to people they don't know. And I don't understand it. You look at P. Diddy and so many people he was cruel to. He shot a woman in her face. She still has that stuff. And these people walk free as icons, as people to look up to, as moral compasses of society. And they're just basically cruel. And we could say, well, there are no morals, right? Like, who knows what's right or wrong? You're absolutely right. But in this society, they've been preaching, do the right thing, be honest, be truthful, don't sexually assault everybody because you're in power. You know what I'm saying? And they do the opposite, and it blows me away.
Why Nadav?
Fucking kill him after this show.
Why are you having it out for Nadav?
That's because of the way he's looking at me.
Yeah, you just said you're going to kill me after the show. Nadav do bad?
I told you he's a psycho. He is look at his wife, dude. His wife, you could just see. She's just like, she has it in her face. And if you look, you could see the shadow of her glasses, and you could go, like, she has bags. But if you look at her right eye, right below the shadow of the frame, her eyes are purple. She has a lot of makeup on. Dude, she's tired. Something is going on here. There's something do we need to start a Save the Christina campaign? Hashtag Save Christina.
Seventh, who?
What is going on with you and Nadav today?
Oh, we're going to work it out. Believe me.
What's going on?
Nothing. What do you mean?
Nothing? You want to kill him.
I'm saying on a list There's like 10 million people that just died before him.
Yeah, but he's 7th. That's not too far.
That's a long time. You got to round up all the flat earthers, all the anti-vaxxers, all the wrestling fans. I mean, come on. That's a lot of people.
Fans.
So what Tom is saying is he's going to just do his like mindless kills first. He's going to get those all out of the way. And he's saving Nadav for a passion kill. You know, because he's like, 10 million people. That was not a big deal. But Nadav, he's saving. You know, he's saving like that after dinner treat, you know?
I love it. I love you, man. We're going to wrap up. I'm going to fucking fight you after this shit right now.
Oh, my God. He's so fired up today.
That's it. Thanks for coming today, Joe. You're fucking dead.
You know, the thing is throughout life, right? I've dealt with bosses, and a lot of times I've just eaten the shit. But as I've grown older, I've learned to value myself, right? And I learned like every situation doesn't have to be the way it is. You either allow it or you don't. Sometimes it's not under your choice. But in this employee situation, I've had bosses like, you know, and you just get tired of it. These people treat you like you don't matter because they pay you. Listen, the only thing you're paying me for is to do a job. You making personal quotes about my life, you telling me how to do this, how to do that, or threatening me, that is not what you pay me for. I do the work and I go home. Well, why aren't you just such a great worker? Because it's not my business. I do a good job at work and I go home. But these fucking bosses, man, they talk to you however the fuck they want. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I was at my last job that I left, and my boss called me up and was just insulting me, yelling at me, calling me names because I didn't agree on a design choice. Of all things, I was like, I don't think that looks good. That's what I did. He kept running his mouth. I didn't say anything, and I said, you know what? You should learn to be more respectful because you wouldn't be running your mouth like that if you were standing right in front of me. And he didn't say nothing after that. Granted, I don't work there anymore, you know. But the thing is these people, you can't let them. You can't let them do that. And the thing is we live in fear of men like this. We go home with anxiety all the time. We wake up in the middle of the night thinking our job. We worry about our job while we're making dinner, while we're making coffee in the morning, while we're at the park with our dog or whatever. These people are leeches. I bet. I don't know what happens after this, but if Nadav has any self-respect, he leaves.
Look, I feel like before we can even move on with the show, we should address the last week, you know, I really got upset with Nadav and you know, a couple things. Like I really got upset, you know.
I know.
And, you know, I talked to my therapist about it. I told him like some of the things I was thinking.
What were you thinking, Tom? Murderous thoughts? It's just so, like, how is this guy allowed in society? I have never in my life been around somebody that speaks about murdering people so passionately, with such joy and excitement, with such interest. And this guy vocalizes this all the time. He's not in the military, in combat, like, yo, we're going to go murk these fuckers. Fuck them. They killed my friend shit. No, it's not like that. You know what I mean? I mean, that's, let's kind of go down that road. I just don't. Is this like P. Diddy? Right? Everybody's been hearing, I'm starting to think everybody's been hearing this shit all the time. And everybody has stories around Hollywood about Tom Segura and his murder shit. Is it going to come out later on that, you know, I don't know how this guy is still talking like this. Like, you can't talk about killing people, especially how, okay, this is one thing I don't get. If he is running a business, why is no like labor division or any, whatever the fuck that place is called, why have they not come down on him? It's recorded. He threatened to kill one of his employees multiple occasions. How is he allowed to still run a business? This is wild, man. I don't fucking get that, dude. I'm so sick of society, man. I'm so sick of the monster. Human beings are fucked, man. They have created... fuck the beauty. We see beauty like 1% of the time. Most of it is shit like this we gotta deal with, dude. Why can we just not stop being fucking assholes? Why? Dude, are you happy with this fucking life? I see this shit and like, what is this? The fuck are we doing? Dude, life has been so hard for no fucking reason except people are selfish. Including myself. It took me a long time to get to the place where I'm willing to sacrifice my bullshit for the good of humanity because I'm so tired of being treated like shit, of swimming through shit, of struggling. I'm so tired of it. What the fuck's wrong with y'all? I'm just so sick of bosses like this. I'm so sick of workplace trauma. I'm so sick of just people. Bleh! The reason we point this stuff out is because it needs to end. These people acting like this, Joe Rogan, Ari Shaffir, Tom Segura, P. Diddy, Tony Hinchcliffe. We need to stop this. There are no morals. But I know this shit ain't fun. Let's go do something that's fun. I could guarantee most people would change this shit up. Fuck, man.
And feeling, and he was like, wow, that's, it's pretty scary to hear someone say that.
But I'm so proud of you that you shared those scary thoughts and feelings with your therapist. That's a huge deal.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
It's, yeah. Because I had so many dark thoughts,
Yeah. It's okay, though. We all do.
Why is he still sitting there? Bro, he's literally telling you that he was thinking of murdering you in many various ways. Why are you still there? Please resign on the air. If you do not resign on the air, man, this guy is going to be like, we got through that, and guess what? I know how I can treat him.
Yeah.
It's okay, Tom. It's important that you just explore it now, though. Now is a great time.
Well, I kind of got into like that mind space of like, how do I keep working, with Nadav,
You mean, what do you mean?
Well, because I got so mad at him, and then I was like, thinking about, terrible things, and then I was telling my therapist how angry I was, and he was like, well, you need to, you basically have two options. You can act on those thoughts, which is the less desirable thing to do, or you can, try to find a way to let them out in a healthier way.
Right. Again, I'm really proud of you because that's really brave.
Yeah.
That you're
Shut the fuck up, Christina. This is not brave. This is not brave. I don't care if you're a therapist. You sit there and someone's like, I want to kill people. You got, like, it's confidential because that's the deal, right? But you're sitting there going,
you're even exploring this stuff.
What's that?
What's this about?
From, because we...
This is where he snapped. He just came in. He just snapped. He said, yo, this is where he's saying, yo, what the fuck, Tom? Come get some, bitch.
We argued last week,
Yeah.
a lot. Like, it's been building, and then, I got really upset
building?
with... Well, yeah, I mean, like, it's been building, like, getting upset with you. I feel like I've been short with you, and then I feel like I got really angry with you last week.
Mm-hmm.
And so I told my therapist, like how angry I was. And he was like, well, are you going to do the things you were saying you're going to do? No. I mean,
Things you're going to do?
well, the things that I was thinking about, like physical
It's bad
things.
thoughts.
Like bad
He just
thoughts.
had thoughts, but they're just thoughts. They're not real.
Yeah,
right?
they're
just
well-
what you learned.
They're just dark, angry thoughts,
Okay.
So, I'm sorry, it feels crazy to say it. But then he was like, well, maybe try to get it out somewhere other way.
I don't understand. Like, I don't understand if they think this is cute. I don't know why they would cut this up. And like, it just, people have no shame, man. This would be this would be like something that I'd be embarrassed to show, like, and this guy is just, this is so dark. This is so dark. This man is confessing to his employee that he wanted to murder him in multiple various ways. Like, he has to sit there and listen to this. Like, I'm sure Nadav is like planning his exit now. He has to be. I would be.
Like a healthy way.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just wrote this.
what is this? Do you want me to say it?
Yeah. What's that?
It says Nadav.
Yeah.
Okay. I think he wrote something that he wants to share.
Yeah.
And it's really a big deal because Tom is not a sharer. He's not.
But I feel like it's the only way to keep working together.
Many people say these are bits, right? And you can dude, if you're doing these things as bits, man, this is like just deranged. You're fucking psycho. If this is such a cruel, all of this shit is so cruel. He does that stuff to his wife where he brings another woman in. Like, they're just doing really cruel. We don't need to be reminded that people do heinous shit. That's all Tom's whole thing is just so dark. It's just really heinous bits, right? They're just cruel. And I get it. People like dark stuff, right? People like dark humor. Like, yeah, it happens, but this stuff is just. The thing is this isn't just a joke about a general thing. Like, he's being cruel to specific people and embarrassing them on a very large podcast. He's just embarrassing them on a very large podcast. And it sucks, man. It's just so not nice.
Just by letting him know how you feel.
Your therapist told you to do this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I think ultimately this is very productive for you guys because we want to keep Nadav around. We love you. But Tom should get these feelings out. It's going to be ultimately very good for the two of you.
Yeah.
Do you want to
should I read it to you?
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Okay. So
I'd be like, read it to me too, because I'm going to take it to the workforce, whatever, employment, labor, I don't know, whatever it's called. Yeah. And it's also going to be in my case against you for threatening my life on the job.
called Nadav. That's you. Okay. Here it is. You did this. Look what you've done. You pushed and pushed, and now it's come to this. It's maddening, and it's all your fault. You asked for it, so here it is. You deserve it all. The kicks, the screams, the blood. It's all for you, all for you, all for you. What did you think would happen? Will you walk again, talk again? We hope not. Will I drop it on your head? Can a knife puncture your side? I have a bat that would like to meet your face. You deserve it all. It's all for you. Your smile doesn't fool us. We watch. You flail in the deep water. As you grasp for air, we cheer.
It's okay. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, Tom. I'm proud
Kick
of
and
you.
push. You fight to live, so we push you under again. I tried to make it work. I listened and I gave you chances, but you wanted something else. I'm filled with glee. as your insides spill. This fist.
This ain't funny, man. This is like fucked up. Like, what's Nadav? Is Nadav in, like, what is up with this? Was Nadav, you know what I mean? Like, how's that possible? He just said it brings him joy to see your insides fall out.
This is for you. This blade is for you.
It's okay. Let it out.
Tie you to a post. Watch the birds eat away. You go up in flames. You suffer finally. I did it all for you. All for you. All for you. That's it.
Wow. That was so good, babe.
Thanks.
That was so good.
I take back what I said about Christina. She's a psycho too. My bad. My bad for feeling sorry for her. She, like, Nadav, like, this ain't, if you're doing bits or jokes, like, this shit's whack, dude. This shit's whack, man. This guy's crazy. You could say what you want, but he obviously finds joy in killing people. All we got to do is allegedly find the bodies that he's left behind. That's it. I mean, fuck this shit, man.
But I know how hard that was for you.
It was hard.
I'm proud of you.
Walk off,
That was a really
Nadav.
big deal.
Walk out of there.
Do you feel better
I do.
Walk out.
now that
I
it's
feel
out?
better. Yeah.
Nadav?
What?
Well, do you have anything you want to say back? He shared his soul with you. You don't think there's anything you should say back to him?
I mean, I didn't know I was supposed to write a poem.
You don't have to write one, but like, how does it feel to hear it?
It feels bad. I don't even know what I did. Like, what?
Wait a minute. It's really, let's not get into the,
You wrote that after the last episode?
Mm-hmm.
don't you think you should maybe apologize to him or share something deep with him? He just bared his soul.
That would be.
Okay, my theory. Christina was hesitant the episode before, right? Then Tom was very angry. Tom must have put her in line, because now she done switched up saying, it's okay, Tom. I'm glad you're a serial killer. Nadav should apologize for making you want to slice him open and spill his insides out. Okay.
Be nice.
To apologize.
Right.
Yeah.
For you yelling?
For
At
you
me?
upsetting me like that and making me feel that way.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tom.
That didn't sound. Did that even sound like an apology?
No, really, I'm hoping we can, keep working together.
Wait, you
Bro, this is some fucked up manipulation shit, dude. This is like crazy.
guys are seriously... Okay.
Well, I mean,
Okay, I'm...
Nadav, you
I'm-
have to. It's
yeah.
such a big deal that he's even doing this for you. He wrote a poem for you. He hasn't even he's never done that for me or for anybody in his life. It just shows how this is such a big emotional moment for him. I just wish you would treat it a little more.
Feel like
Yeah,
like he was saying, my therapist said that he commended me for like not acting on those thoughts and feelings, but writing them and sharing them,
Yeah, I mean, hopefully I won't upset you like that again. You know what? Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm actually genuinely sorry that I brought you to that point, and I'll do everything that I can to not do it again.
That's nice. Thank you.
That's nice, babe. See, it worked.
Yeah.
See, when you share your feelings, it's okay.
And now we can work together again.
Oh. I didn't even know that was that was on the table.
You didn't sense his rage at you last time?
I mean, it kind of seemed like business as usual, but I didn't
They're used to it. He does it so much that they're used to it. It's business as usual. Dude, this is sad. Like, you come into these things and, you look for clips and things. You look for evidence of this. And this whole episode is just a masterclass in manipulation, gaslighting. He literally said he wanted to spill this guy's insides out, and he's apologizing now. I'm a little confused about this.
I guess it was a lot more serious than I realized. So I am genuinely sorry, Tom.
I think he's scared.
I'll never do it again.
Yeah, that's nice. I think he appreciates that.
Yeah.
Will you accept that from him?
I do. And like, I never want to act on any of those thoughts, you know?
I don't want you to act on any of those. That was a really
Well,
crazy poem.
Let's not judge.
Sorry.
with-
I didn't mean to use the word crazy. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Guys,
I can't even tell you how, like, I just wanted to jump in that studio and yank Tom out of the chair. This is so messed up, man. This is so messed up that a man could, like, this is stupid, man. These people are cruel. These people are cruel.
this is just these are Tom's feelings. These are just thoughts. And that's what we're learning in therapy, that these are just thoughts. Doesn't have to be reality. We're trying to keep them from being a reality.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm proud of you, babe.
Good.
That
Thanks.
was
That was a really nice poem.
Thank you. I worked a lot at it.
You did. You
Yeah.
took nights to write that.
Mm-hmm.
You were up last night, the night before, and the night before.
Yeah.
I woke up at 2 a.m. to go potty, and you were still writing that.
I never want to hurt you.
I don't want you to hurt me.
All right. You ready to do the show?
I feel better. Don't you guys feel so much better now that the air is cleared?
I do.
Yeah, so we're good
Let's-
now, right?
We're good.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's start the show.
Let's have
Okay.
fun. Yeah. That was fun.
That was fun.
Okay. Okay. Look at, he's having such a good time.
Case closed, my friends. Case closed, allegedly. You know what I mean? This is like, what it... This is a madman. A ruthless madman.
Look how happy you made him. Tom's having a good day.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. Let's do it.
I just wanted to, because I know last time it felt like kind of like weird vibes, and I felt like you were looking something for me, and I didn't know how to give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think I'm ready to give you what you wanted last week.
Yeah.
And I wrote something for you.
Okay.
Did this guy just get through that episode so he could lay down the yakow? Is this going to be a resignation letter? I'm hoping for it. I honestly have not seen this, and I know nothing about this situation. I am just hoping he's like, Dear Tom, when you said you wanted my insides to spill out, I thought to myself, I'm going to say goodbye. Peace out, motherfucker. I'm out.
What is going on with you two?
I think we're trying to work it out. I don't know what you're talking, like what you wrote.
I wrote a poem,
Okay.
and it's
Wait. Before we go, let's watch this guy. I want this guy to look at him, be like, if it goes down like this, I want it.
Sorry,
Okay.
Tom.
All right. Appreciate that. I'd like to hear it.
I'm sorry. A million times I am sorry. Lo siento, slicha, bauchia, signa mi, shai nolam. My cheeks run wet with tears from my eye. My master is upset, and I don't know why. Is it something I did? Is it something I said? Daily shame, embarrassment, self-loathing, and dread. Sorry. Afraid. Afraid to be sorry. Sorry to be afraid. Wake up to panic. Fear is my breakfast. Then for lunch, I screw up a segment. After some thought, it all becomes clear. I'm a dumb fucking idiot who fucks up all year. I prep the wrong drops and won't eat out my mom. Those are just two things that I do very wrong. It's not your fault that you wish I would die. I'm just an outside dog who keeps shitting inside. I'm all out of words. Nothing else to do.
Do you see how much joy he gets from that? Like master servant. As soon as he said master, Tom was like, this is what this is, man. This ultra rich world where we're just slaves to these people. And they can do whatever they want with us. I'm just so sick of this, man. I don't know why we're letting these people do this. We outnumber them, man. We outnumber them by billions. They're such a small segment. They only survive doing this stuff. They only can work. These businesses own these corporations because we do the work for them. If we just said, fuck you, they would be just as poor as everybody else. Just saying.
Except apologize for being an imbecile mouth-breathing Jew. I'm sorry, Mr. Tom, I'll do better.
I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was good.
So we're good?
I feel way better.
Oh my God, that is a weight off my shoulders. I'm okay.
That makes you feel better, Tom?
Why wouldn't that make me feel better?
I mean, that poor guy almost cried during that. That makes you feel better?
That's the best part.
People. He takes joy in this. Is like, I've been saving this episode to watch it. And I didn't watch it because when I first heard about it a couple weeks back, people are just like, you have to see this. You have to see this. And this was before the serial killer thing. This was just me looking at like the bad shit comics do, right? This is like such a devastating video. This is like looking into a mind of a serial killer. The joy he takes in people suffering. It's so fucked.
I was just trying to be genuine and authentic.
Yeah, I love that.
Love
it.
That. He did. You said sorry in Hungarian. I even picked up that. I mean, he researched different languages to say sorry.
Here's what I would like.
Mm-hmm.
That so hit me the right way. If you could print that on some nice, thick paper, like cardboard kind of paper, and we'll frame that.
Like stationery?
Yeah. Let's frame it.
Okay.
What is going on this show?
I like that a lot. So
I'm glad you liked it, Mr. Tom. I appreciate
absolutely.
it.
I appreciate you recognizing your many flaws.
Yeah.
And how it can affect other people.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think I'm saying you're welcome.
No, and I'm saying thank you.
Yeah.
Because I was just like walking in every day like,
Stupid.
Just a normal day at work. Yeah, but like everything's my fault. And I didn't realize that until last week. So I want to say thank you for opening my eyes to that.
You're welcome.
You're an outside dog that shits inside. Is that the wording you used?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
I'm an outside dog
who keeps shitting
inside. I really like that.
That's
I like
really
those
good.
words.
I think what I maybe would have gone from there is thank you for kicking me so that I know where to go shit now.
There's a lot of these comedy things out there. Most of them don't show their faces, for whatever reason. So they don't have to be accountable. Like, I filmed this one shot unless I like terribly mess up and I'll start over. And that's usually in the beginning, but this is my honest reaction. And unlike those other comedy podcast things, this isn't edited. This is, I don't have the luxury of hiding my feelings about this. YouTube aside, jokes aside, any kind of humor aside, any kind of entertainment value aside, like all those things, like my honest feelings, all of this like really makes me sad. You know, after thousands and thousands of years as humans, like, we are still treating people like outside dogs. We're still treating people less than. And I'm really scared about society because this is everywhere. If I learn something from this, this is everywhere. And I'm really scared about that. I'm really scared about that. I can't believe... I mean, you could say whatever you want about this situation, but this situation gets worse and gets worse and gets worse. In all kinds of cases, there's people just getting treated like nothing. And I've been mean, you know, and I can't say that I've been mean. I've wronged people. I've messed up, which is why I'm so adamant about this now. It's just like, the older I get, the more I know that my time is coming. If all things, accidents, freak things, getting shot in the face like P. Diddy did to that girl, whatever aside, if the natural course of my life just goes and I die of natural causes, research shows that I'm like halfway through. And the thing is the older I get, the less I want to be mean. I had a rough father, right? And I took a lot of that trauma out in my 20s. I took a lot of that. I had a lot of anger. People that know me back then probably like think I'm a dick. I didn't know how to handle it. And I did what my dad did because his dad did the same thing to him. But at some point, I didn't want to live with this anger. And I wasn't going out there beating people up, taking it out. But I would be snippy with people. I would be rude. I'd always have to speak my mind like I was right. My pain told me I was right. So I'd always have to give my opinion, even if it would ruin friendships, even if it would ruin jobs, even if it would ruin first encounters or what people thought of me. I'd always have to speak my mind. But when you live like that, you are constantly in sadness. And at some point, sadness got to me. And all I see in this is just sadness because the older I get, the more I want to be compassionate. The more I want to talk about these people and get them out of the way. So people that have actual feelings could be our leaders. Our leaders aren't going to be perfect, but at least we could do better.
Right.
You know, something like that.
Right. Maybe next time.
Thanks for shoving
Are
my
we going to
face.
ask for a revision?
No. I'm just
This is a
saying,
first
thanks
draft?
for shoving my face in it. So now
And
I know not to do it.
Spanking me.
Are
and
you supposed to do that to a dog?
No, it's
Isn't
really
that what they
unhealthy.
used to do?
Yeah.
That feels like that's the old school way.
It's not right.
I mean, I think that's how they learn. I mean, it worked for me.
Yeah.
It did work for you.
God, I feel good now.
Well,
I feel really good.
you
Now-
got to talk
now
to your
let's-
therapist about this one.
Why?
Baby, that was really
That was really good.
something else. I mean,
You think that was well written?
yeah, I mean, but he's scared. You want Nadav to be scared?
Nadav do bad again?
No, you did great.
Oh my God,
You did great.
guys. What is happening?
You did great.
Okay.
Proud of you.
Oh wow. That actually feels really good.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna chase that feeling.
Nadav.
All right, let's get into the show, okay?
I don't know what to say, guys, man. This is rough. I don't know what to say anymore, man. We've created a world that that's kind of scary, and this is just the tip of the iceberg because there's people doing far worse. I mean, we don't even know what Tom's doing. He just literally like made a guy grovel and say he's a piece of shit and a dog that shits in the house and he needed to be punished. Okay. It's cruel. I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. I've fallen in the rabbit hole and It's fucked me up.